No, all good. So yes, kia ora koutou. So lovely to have you. So lovely to see you. Okay, so the format was what I've been working on, what I hope to be doing next, and what steps I'm going to be taking to get to the next thing. So as you may have seen, I've been tutuing with social media for ages. I'll just show you in the chat. I have popped a link to a website. I can't see it on my screen, so share. Just in the chat there. So I made a website using wordpress.com. It's actually free to use. If you want to register a domain name, which I have registered Ko'o as my domain name, that costs a certain amount a year depending on who you get it from. There's different organizations that lease domain names. It's a whole big area of learning, but it is very interesting. A domain name is a name that translates lots of letters in computer code into a name that humans can understand. So that's a very basic thing around websites. So I don't know if I can. So the website has some basic features. What I've done is linked my visual diary in there from level 6. I've also linked in my level 7 visual diary. I've redacted all the sort of very personal things, but that's in there also. And I've also put in a link, and I think this was just interesting. I've put in a link to my level 3 course, which and I've done it so that I've done it in a way in which doesn't necessarily say on the website Te Wānanga's name, because I think you need to kind of have permission to do, to use an organization's name. So I've just done it in a way where it's not about it's about protecting, I guess, the organization, but it's a way of me being able to promote myself and my course, and gives people an opportunity to get into a course and have a go at Kairaranga. Also down here, I've placed links to my my Facebook business page, Instagram, and TikTok, etc., YouTube. So there's I've put a few little videos on here. Interesting to see that any video with cats goes absolutely nuts. So if you want a lot of views on your videos, stick a cat in it. So I found that quite funny and cute. I've got a couple of cats, as some of you might know, Moka and Whatu. So they're going to be my little mascots. So that's what I've been working on, and I found it been really interesting. I've been writing a blog. I don't know if any of you have been seeing that. So of course, instead of going and saying something controversial, about politics on Facebook, I go to my website and put up a beautiful photo of rāranga, and then I write something that kind of I feel inspired to write about rāranga, and I share that, and I've probably got about 3 or 4 subscribers. Some of them are my other email accounts. But it's all good because it's all learning, and it's incredibly interesting to see all these amazing tools that exist out there in the internet. I do plan to I've written a little book. I know you know that, Liz. So I do plan on putting that onto Amazon, and people can actually buy it straight off Amazon. So if I link that into my website as well, that's just another kind of thing that's sitting there that's sort of building my my profile, my kind of authenticity, my legitimacy, that sort of thing. So yeah, these are all things that I've sort of just found out since I've had a kōrero with May about you know, what we're up to. So it was even the idea of having a collective kind of made me feel great and amazing and excited and kind of motivated in a way that I hadn't felt for a long time. So I guess, yeah, just for me, the next month, I hope to just continue building, continue adding to my YouTube channel, continue adding to my blog. Yeah, I actually, it's taken up all my time. I haven't done much mahi rāranga, to be honest. I extracted all my muka the other during Easter, all my plants outside, but that's about the extent of my weaving that I've been up to lately. Mahi's been busy enough, and learning about all these other online tools and putting this little hui together has sort of been really interesting and fun. So one thing I wanted to just quickly share, I hope I can share it without showing too much information, is that the Google form that you filled out, you can actually get where's that? So you can get you can get a spreadsheet out of it. It automatically does it. So all the answers and all the information is sitting there, and it's collated automatically. The form, if you see up, are you able to see the form right now? No. Okay, I'll go back. So I'll share the stop. So the form itself, when people respond, so see up the top here where it says 11 responses. If I click on that, it gives me all this information about, you know, it collects all the information and gives me graphs. And it gives me percentages just automatically straight out of that form. So I thought that this one was really cool. 36.4% joined out of curiosity, 36.4% joined out of artistic isolation. So I thought I found that really fascinating and cool that it collates all the information automatically like that, and also gives you it in a spreadsheet, which some people might find whatever. I couldn't say how how people find it, but I find it fascinating and cool and useful. And yeah, I'm just astounded really at all of this that's come out of just having one little hui with another weaver. So so I'm excited to continue and see what else happens. So I think I've spoken long enough. I didn't time it, sorry. So how long was it, May? Was it 10 minutes? I reckon 10 to 15 minutes, something around like that. I think that's a good time to aim for. That would be amazing. So I am going to introduce you to May, the other member of the collective. Because she's awesome and she helps me a lot. And May is a Kairaranga that started in my level 3 class. The first lockdown, we had the first lockdown together in May's shed before they told us we weren't allowed to hang out anymore. So May's now gone on to do lots of cool things. So I'm just going to leave my sharing there and I'm going to hand it over to you, buddy. Hold up.
Thank you. Kia ora, e te iwi. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, Amber, for sharing your share on in our hui tonight. So for those that don't know me, I'm May, born and raised in Tāmaki. I'm a proud mum of 4, 3 girls and 1 boy with the ages ranging from 20 to 8. I'm a nan to 1 moko and 1 on the and another on the way. My youngest was 8, has special needs, which brings a unique and beautiful dynamic to our whānau. I began my weaving journey in 2020 in one of Amber's second classes she taught as she started on her teaching path. Since then, I've completed my level 4 and 5 with Hazel Grace. In 2023, I took a break from weaving and worked casually in Tauira Registry at the Wānanga, where I'm still currently working. In 2024, I decided to begin my degree, but I also chose to take a break this year as my journey last year felt a bit different from the previous years of my study. I've been lucky enough to maintain a strong connection with Amber over the years. We've always spoke of creating something collectively, and over the past few months, we've been able to turn that kōrero into action, which brings us to where we are tonight. Between mahi, my kids, and studying, I'm doing my reo course this year. I've been creating for a mass raffle that my husband and I have been running. He's a carver and a tattooist, so he's been carving a few tonga to raffle off. As for me, I've been weaving intricate small kete. It's quite a new thing for me. I've never woven with 2.5 mil whenu. And out of that, I've created these 2 beautiful kete. This one here is Neho Taniwha, and this one here is just takiroa. And I've been weaving big kete as well. I'm also in the process of doing a tūwhara to put in a frame and a contemporary tukutuku panel. I've been running monthly kākahu wānanga at my husband's marae. These wānanga have really helped build my confidence in teaching. So my tauira helped me grow and I enjoyed the experience. I've been wanting to create a range of pieces, kite whakairo, moka kite, and whāriki, but with that in mind, I've decided to refine my focus. I'm planning to focus on creating a single papa tūwhara, just like this one here, with detailed patterns rather than juggling multiple projects at once. My steps that I've taken to do this is drafting pattern designs, calculating and prepare the correct amount of weaving materials, and also dyeing my whenua to match my desired patterns. And yeah, I think that's been me. Have I got anything else to say? No, I haven't. So thank you. Kia ora.
Thanks, mate. Would you mind letting us know what you're going to be focusing on just for the next month?
Oh, so my focus will be whāriki. So I'll be learning how to, because I've never really done much patterns within whāriki, so I'm just going to be focusing on whāriki and designing patterns and seeing what works and what doesn't work.
Amazing, lovely. Thank you, buddy. Who do we have next? Did you want to chat, Lizzie? Talk to us? No. Anyone else want to share what they're up to? Oh, yes. Miss Nicole. Thank you. Amazing.
Kia ora koutou, ko Nicole tuku ingoa. I just want to start off by saying thank you to Amber for setting this up, and for you and May, having this inspired conversation and to actually put things into place. So that's a huge step in itself, right? So thank you. What do you want to know? So I started Raranga, although I wouldn't call myself a weaver, to be honest, but I learnt with Liz. Hi, Liz. With Amber. Can't remember how long ago that was. A couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah. And it's been. I'm very grateful that we've been able to stay in touch. I don't really get much Raranga done, to be honest, because I am just busy with other kaupapa. I too am a mama. I have 5 kids, ages 26 through to 14. And this year I'm studying at Taki Ora, Te Reo Māori, and I also do a bit of mahi in between. I am a kai hohua kai whakaari and kai hohua kākahu whakaari. So that's a set designer, stage designer, and costume designer. For me, I'm very lucky that I get to be creative in my mahi. While it would be nice to do something personal, I really don't have the time, but I'm not mad about that. Currently, I've got, this is apart from my studies, I've got 3 kaupapa happening, 3 shows happening for this year that I'm working on, and but my biggest focus, I think, this month is just making my daughter's ball dress that she's asked me to make. So, yeah, that's me. Kia ora.
Wow, you're super busy. That's a lot. Amazing.
Yeah, I hate it.
But you love it.
I hate it, but I love it. Yeah.
Wow, cool. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Anyone else want to have a kōrero? Yeah. Was that a yes, Lucia? Yeah. Cool. Oh, thank you.
Kia ora te whānau, nā mihi ki a koe Nicole, nā mihi ki a koe May, nā mihi ki a koe Amber, ko Lucia Hemera tēnei. I did my rāranga journey with Amber last year and it was amazing, and it also set me on my path. I realised that I needed my reo, and so I'm also orite studying at Te Wānanga Takiura now. So first year of reo, I've been finding the journey, to be honest, quite hard, but enjoying it. It's been such an amazing experience up to date. Full on, I'm also a mama. I've got 2 children, 16 and 2. And I've maintained my job as well. So I work Saturdays, so Sundays are my one day off. Which we've also got a couple of things on. We're working towards our Matariki exhibition which I'm doing with our Rāranga Akumanga and with Amber. So that's due in June. So trying to find time to do that. And I'm also an artist. So more like fine arts, portraiture tends to be where I lean into. And I also have a background in like fashion industry as well. My mum was a pattern maker, so yeah, I know how to sew and all that, but some bobs, a bit of a toto. Yeah, so it's been a pretty full-on year so far. My eldest daughter did was it I'll say Matatani. She did the, my brain honestly, kapahaka at Polyfest last month, so we've just wrapped that up. And yeah, finding time has been the hardest thing. Aria? Oh, this is Aria here, the youngest. And yeah, would like to do the same as what you and Amber, or May and Amber are doing as well. Making more. Aria, hold on. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Hold my seat. Yeah, like making more connections in the art realm. connecting with more artists in both Kairaranga and also in the visual art space. But yeah, finding the time to do that as well as maintaining being a mama and a tauira has been, that's been the hardest thing, is time management. Yeah, any questions? I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, kia ora.
So cool. Thank you very much for sharing, all that stuff that you
Oh.
do.
Also, before I forget, my partner, he is working for Toi Ora. He's also in the music realm, so I also have a bit of a tutu in his realm as well. There's a job opportunity for a Kairaranga at Toi Ora, which is the mental health space. They're after someone that would be able to do wānanga. So they're looking for someone that is a potential full-time job, $50 an hour. I can, once I find out more details, I can post it out if anyone is interested. So that's through Toi Ora. Kia ora. That's me.
See, what an amazing, what an amazing thing to find out.
Aye.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you just mentioned it today too, and I was like, oh,
It's worth having a hui just to hear that
Aye.
bit.
Aye.
Amazing. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Hey, so good. And thanks for speaking. Yeah, it's exciting, and it will inspire someone. Someone will be like, oh wow, oh cool, I think I can maybe try that, or
Aye.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's amazing. Fantastic. So yeah, that's another thing too that's another reason for getting together as well, is to share those exhibition dates, because I think that's something that's useful to have a calendar, and I think I might try and chuck something onto that website, because yeah, that's a big one. I think it would be good if we could get some marketing in that down there to that, so try and hook that up also. Anyone else? So if there's anyone else that would like to kōrero but not on camera, let me know. Just put your hand up or something, and I'll stop recording, and then we can just carry on the kōrero. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that was amazing. Thank you for those that were able to share, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next month. I'm not going to hang up now, but I'm just going to stop the recording, so that we can just kōrero a bit more together. But anyway, yeah, thanks to anyone that's come to have a look at the video, and leave us a message if you have any questions or comments, and we'll see you again next month. Stop recording.